Hello and welcome. This is Angie with thecountrysheetcottage.net. Today we're going to talk all about free fonts. First I'm going to talk about fonts that are already in Cricut Design Space that are free, and then I'm going to show you some sources, my favorite sources, 5 sources for free fonts online. Now I already have a video where I covered how to get those free fonts that you find on the web into your computer or mobile device to use with Cricut Design Space. I'll go ahead and link that in the description below so you can head there. So when you find those fonts, you can use them. So let's take a look at where to find those fonts first. So here are my favorite fonts that are free in Cricut Design Space. Now these 10 are free no matter if you have Cricut Access or not. So they are Cricut Alphabet, Cricut Alphabet Circle, Cricut Classic Chunky, Cricut Craft Room Basics, Cricut Sans, Dom Casual Standard Regular, Carly, Simple Celebrations, Southwest, and Wanderlust. Now with Wanderlust I have not moved these letters together and welded it like you would do with a scripted font, and I will link in the description below to a video that shows you how to do just that. Now, there aren't many more than this, so these are my 10 favorite. There are a few more that I really don't like, but there's not a ton to choose from when it comes to free Cricut fonts unless you have Cricut Access. So I will drop a link below if you want to check out Cricut Access and how to start a subscription there and see maybe if it is the right thing for you. Now, these are free fonts in Cricut. So let's go over just really quickly. When I'm adding text, I can pull this down and I can choose from a variety of fonts. Right now I'm on all. And I can go to Cricut and I can see the fonts that are Cricut fonts. Now if I go to System, I actually see all the fonts that are on my computer. Now these are all free for me to use. I might have paid for the font, but now I can use that on my Cricut machine. So now let's look at great websites to get free fonts, add them to your computer or device, and then use those on your Cricut machine. My first source is Creative Fabrica. I really love this site for SVG files as well as fonts. So if you go to their freebie area by clicking freebies in the top, and then sort that by fonts, you will see that there are 204 fonts right now that are free on Creative Fabrica. For any of these, I can download them to my device and use them on my Cricut machine. Now I have a whole other video on how to actually get fonts onto your device to use with your Cricut for every device. So I go over how to use that on a Windows computer, on a MacBook, on an iPad or iPhone, as well as an Android device. So you can take a look as I scroll at just some of the fonts that you can download. Again, there's 204 total, so there is a wide variety to choose from, and they're all free and then can be used on your Cricut. Our next free font website is fontbundles.net. Again, you pull up the main page and then you click on free fonts up in the toolbar, and that will pull up this screen. So these could change regularly, but like this one is a free font of the week. But there's always some free fonts in this area. So you can pick the ones you want, again, download them to your device, then start using those with your Cricut machine. Next up is SoFontsy. So pull up the SoFontsy website, click freebies in the top, and this will come up. Now there are a few fonts in here. Of course there's also some SVGs and that type of thing. This SoFontsy font, that is a SoFontsy exclusive, I use it all the time and I always get compliments on it, and people ask me where I found the font for my cut files, and this is where I found it. And plus right now they have this Dawn font, which is also really cute. So head on over to SoFontsy. Definitely get the SoFontsy font and any others that they have in their freebie area. Next up is the Hungry JPEG. So pull up the Hungry JPEG and then pull down freebies. First of all is their weekly freebie. This week it happens to be a font. It may not be a font, it may be something else, but you can definitely head here every week and check out their freebie. They also have a free font bundle, And it's actually free if you just share their website. So you just click this, share it, and you get this free font bundle with 22 fonts that's worth $104. So some really cute fonts on this, all for just doing a share. So definitely check out The Hungry JPEG. Finally on our list of great websites to get free fonts is Mighty Deals. So pull up Mighty Deals, click free deals at the top, and then you have all of these great fonts that you can download and use on your Cricut machine. Now, all 5 of these websites I will link in the description below so you can find those easily. Head to each of those, pick the fonts you like, and then head to our video about how to upload those fonts on your device to use on your Cricut, and then craft away with free fonts. So now that you have all these sources, what are you waiting for? Head on out, get you some free fonts, upload them to your computer, your mobile device, and start using them in your Cricut machine. You can make some amazing, amazing things all with free fonts. So thank y'all so much for joining me today. If this helped you at all, please give us a thumbs up. Remember that the links for all the websites I talked about will be in the description below. If you need any help with any of that, please drop a comment and I will help you. If you haven't already, head on over to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss any of our videos because we have Cricut videos every week. So thank y'all, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.